I'm Maria Mengel, and you're watching Thrive TV, where we dish about all things birth, postpartum, and pregnancy. And today I have Elisha.
Hello.
Elisha Emanuel is a doula who works for Thrive, and I'm here to talk to her today about how doulas are there to support all different types of birth. So tell me about what types of birth that you have been there to support.
I have sort of a wide variety. I've been a planned C-section. I've supported women who have had epidurals, who have not had epidurals, fully natural, birth center, home birth, and yeah, so sort of got it all covered.
A wide gamut of all of the things.
Yeah,
okay.
And I've done, so I've also been there for a VBAC as well, so I sort of have covered almost everything.
Yeah, definitely. And so like how in your training are you prepared to support like all of those different types of birth? Because I think that there's like a stigma or like a stereotype that doulas are only there for natural birth or only there for home birth, or like even members of my family have been like, oh, that's for hippies. And I'm like, no, not always.
So I think when it comes down to it, whether you've had whether you're having a C-section, an epidural, a natural birth, you're still having a baby. And, if you're awake for the C-section, your brain is still going to be actively working. And even if you can't feel, exactly what's going on with an epidural, you're still, knowing that this is going on, and your brain can still feel stressed out and overwhelmed.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like the most intense day of your life, regardless of what type of birth you plan, because it's really, really important. And
I still feel that, like, with all of those different aspects, sort of the way the birth looks is always the same. Mm-hmm. I feel that, it's so important to help breathing, to help calm. Those things still come into play no matter what the birth looks like.
Right.
In the C-section, breathing and focusing on the mother was incredibly helpful.
Holding a hand.
Holding hands.
Yeah, for sure.
Looking in the eyes and being present with them.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what else I was thinking too? Like women who have epidurals, like we have training and like we're qualified on how to like help position you with your epidural, use your peanut ball, like things that like an average person wouldn't necessarily think of.
And just because you're having an epidural doesn't mean you're just like gonna sit there and watch a TV or something. You're still having a baby. Like, you still need, you can, but you still want to feel supported. Yeah, that's 100%. Not going to change because your body's feeling something different than if it was unmedicated. You're still wanting to feel supported. You don't want to be left alone. You want to have people there still, and you want to know that, however you need to be supported, you're going to be supported,
and that everything's okay.
Exactly. Yeah. And then in the case that the epidural wears off, you're going to be in that situation as well. So, just to have all of your questions answered and, being supported in every way that you need. To me, it's not about what I expect to have, or what I would plan. It's about the woman and the family and what they're choosing is right for them. So whether that be an epidural, or induction, it just depends on what is going on in their pregnancy and what they feel is right for them. So.
Awesome. Yeah. So like a funny story, whenever I had a doula consultation one time, and I show up to the consultation and I was wearing, I don't even know, like a dress maybe and nice clothes. And I showed up and they were like, Maria? Is that Maria? And I was like, yeah, nice to meet you. So I shook their hands and we sat down and they were kind of just like, And I could tell their wheels were turning, but I didn't want to like ask like, what are you thinking about? So we got talking and then finally it came out. The husband said, okay, I just have to be honest. I was expecting somebody completely different. And I was like, funny. What? They were like, we thought you were going to be like a total hippie.
That's funny.
And I was like, no, I'm just like a normal person. I like have a car and like That's funny. So, but I thought that was awesome, and it just like breaks the stereotype. Yeah. I don't know why, but like the funny thing is like none of the people I know who are doulas, I mean, we're all just normal people.
I mean, I feel like I definitely thought of myself as a hippie when I was younger, but
You have a car?
I have a car. I live a very normal life.
Yeah.
I don't live in a commune, even though maybe I would want to. But it's not, it's about, feeling supported.
And so it's about making a connection with somebody and making yourself feel like
it's not about a full like life change.
Right,
it's about feeling comfortable in your decision making for your current birth and pregnancy.
Yeah, so we want to hear from you. If you've ever hired a doula, if you've considered hiring a doula, or
and if you think we're just hippies or for hippies,
tell me. I want to know. Or if you're curious about hiring a doula and you have questions, throw them in the comments. We'll answer them. We'd love to help and like keep the conversation rolling. So thank you so much. Yay! Thank you for tuning in, and I hope that you do well and that your life is amazing because you deserve to thrive.